KTN News.
Back to our top story tonight. President Uhuru Kenyatta has moved to hold talks with Deputy President William Ruto at the latter's office in Nairobi has elicited mixed reactions. A statement by the President's press unit saying that Kenyatta and Ruto shared a working lunch at the DP's office during which the two leaders discussed matters of government development's agenda. The lunch comes 2 days after Minority Leader in the Senate, Siaya Senator James Orengo, said there was a plot by Raila Odinga allies to impeach the Deputy President over alleged gross misconduct. Was the meeting today an attempt by the President to extend an olive branch to his embattled deputy? Patrick Amimo reports.
The Deputy President Dr. William Ruto has been under political siege in the recent weeks. On Sunday, a group of Jubilee MPs led by Maina Kamanda asked Ruto and his allies to resign from government if they were opposed to the handshake as well as the ongoing war on graft. And as if to take advantage of the widening rift in the ruling Jubilee party following the handshake, Siaya Senator James Orengo over the weekend dropped a bombshell when he said ODM was scheming to impeach Ruto.
The threshold for the removal of the Deputy President on constitutional grounds is much lower than going through a criminal trial or a criminal prosecution.
Reaction from Ruto allies was swift.
If you want to be the president of Kenya, Raila Odinga, because all these people are your hirings. If you want to be the president of Kenya, there is only one way. Present yourself to the people of Kenya.
We are aware that ODM is planning to overthrow the government of Uhuru Kenyatta. It's not only the deputy president they are targeting.
Wacha leta hiyo impeachment, ndiye atajua kuwa naibu rais ako na watu kwa hii bunge.
While Ruto allies were expressing fury over the planned impeachment, President Uhuru Kenyatta was at KICC to officially open the 124th session of the International Coffee Organization's Council. The president may as well have smelled coffee from the nearby parliament buildings. From KICC, his motorcade snaked to Harambee House Annex, the deputy president's office, for a working lunch. This was a break from tradition, given that the president's office is directly opposite the deputy president's. A statement for the PSCU said the two leaders discussed matters related to the government's development agenda. The meeting lasted 2 hours. But the impromptu invite of the Jubilee parliamentary leadership, Majority Leader in the National Assembly Aden Duale, Majority Whip Benjamin Washiali, and Kato Olemetito, Chairman Defense and Foreign Relations Committee, raised eyebrows. The President will be making a State of the Nation address next week, and a section of Jubilee MPs are pushing for a parliamentary group meeting ahead of the address, failing which the MPs have threatened to skip the President's address. The warming relationship between President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga has caused division in the ruling Jubilee. Maybe the President wanted to use the working lunch to gauge the mood in the House and advise on remedial measures. The President and his deputy have also not been reading from the same script on the fight against corruption. A section of MPs allied to Ruto have accused the investigating agencies of being selective and politicizing the war on graft. Given that ODM has warmed up to the war on graft, with a section of its members not missing an opportunity to attack the Deputy President, allies of William Ruto have concluded that the handshake is about the Uhuru Kenyatta succession.
Vile una misread baba, hatutakuruhusu ukuje kumisread the chama ya Jubilee.
Why is it that I always mention kitu gani Mheshimiwa Deputy President amechukua ambaye anaweza kuharibu jina lake?
Orengo, you are at liberty to bring the impeachment motion of the Deputy President. What I will tell you is that it will turn to be a motion of confidence.
The process of removing a deputy president from office is not easy. Senator James Orengo will have to convince an MP in the National Assembly to move the impeachment motion, which must have the support of at least a third of all the members before it can get a nod from the Speaker. This means 116 MPs. ODM has 103 elected MPs. Given the sibling rivalry between the Senate and the National Assembly and the inter-party wrangles, the motion would be lost. Patrick Amimo, KTN News.